What do you get when you cross a great pint with great conversation? You get my new video podcast series, A Pint and a Chat. I'm loving what I'm going to be doing here over the next several weeks. What I'm going to be doing is going to local businesses in the East End, which is where I live and where I call home, and talking to businesses about why their business is successful in our community. Why am I doing this, you're asking? I'll tell you. Because that's the first question I get asked by buyers. Every time I'm showing buyers homes in the community, the first question they ask me is, well, what are the bars like? What are the restaurants like? What are the shops like? What are the schools like? What better way to answer those questions than by meeting with the local businesses, talking to them, sitting down with them, having them tell our community why their business is successful. I'm telling you, you cannot miss this series. It's going to be great. We're going to go into a number of bars, pubs, shops, every time with a pint, and every time getting answers straight from the horse's mouth. Please tune in. You will not be disappointed. Okay, here we are. I am super excited. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. I love this community, and I love the businesses within it, and I think that's why our community thrives the way it does. So that's why I decided to do this series called A Pint and a Chat. As you can see, I've got my pint. It's not quite a pint. It's close enough though. And we are going into local businesses, talking to business owners to find out why they chose to make the beaches home to run their business. Today, I am with Gabby at 99 Bottles, which is a great spot. And guess what? 1 year anniversary coming up this Thursday. Big time party coming up. We're super excited about that. I'm going to be here for the free food and booze, yes.
Booze, yeah.
So, but why we're here is to find out a little bit more about 99 Bottles and why they chose to make the beaches, upper beaches, their home. So, Gabby, I'm going to bring the floor over to you and I'm going to ask you straight up, what is 99 Bottles? What was the concept behind it?
It is a bodega. It's like an European style of a cafe.
Okay.
You know, where you can go and you can not have a restaurant meals per se, but platters, cheese platters, salon platters, caponata, more appetizers and drinks.
Okay.
Right? So we created that with this idea of more an European, like a French bodega, like Italian, French cafe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I mean, you're on Kingston Road, not Queen Street, so you're upper beaches, which I love because I live in the upper beaches. Yeah. I've seen your patio in the summer. It's probably one of the best patios in the upper beaches and beaches.
Thank you.
Why did you decide on being up here on Kingston Road?
We live here very close to this area.
Okay.
So we love the neighborhood. We love the little independent stores. And we think like the reason why we picked Kingston Road and not Queen Street, rent prices was a big factor. You know, like we knew that the difference in rent would be astronomical. That was one of the reasons as well. But we also wanted something here because it's smaller. You know, it's smaller and more unique than the Queen Street. I feel like Queen Street is huge. You know, it's beautiful, but it just goes from distance. Too long of a distance. And here it's small. If you can see a few blocks, you have all these independent stores and restaurants, and they seem to be more thriving than Queen Street.
It really is almost like a village, the way they get the Kingston Road village, right?
It is small. You know, in 3-4 blocks you just finish, and you can find everything here. You have a butcher shop. You know, you have a small little grocery store. We have nice boutiques. Gift shops, art place, a nice little fine dining restaurant. That's the Beach Tree, which is my favorite in the whole city of Toronto. It's right here in my corner. So I guess we just love this area so much, and because we live here for so long, we just said, why not open here?
Perfect. Okay, so obviously we've been seeing what's going on in the real estate market, and we've been seeing that prices have been coming down, interest rates have been going up and everything like that. Has that at all affected your business as a whole in terms of who you're selling to, who's coming in? Are you still making the same sort of sales? Is it growing?
Yeah. Well, we didn't feel the real estate market problem and issue. We haven't yet. We have we had a huge positive feedback from all the community when we opened. And we got like a huge follow up, like with customers that come here and they come here on a weekly basis. They come for the same kind of product, and it just became part of the community. And the feedback we have is always like, it was such a great store, a great place for us. I'm so glad you opened, because there's nothing like that here before. And because I live here too, I realized that that's a need. Some place that it's not a restaurant, not a pub, but it can give you the same vibe of entertainment, but in a more European way. Like, so you can just feel like you're really in Europe.
For sure. And with your patio side, I totally get that feeling, even from the chairs and the tables. It kind of has that little cafe style that you would see in
the little black and white stripes.
That's right. Yeah. So, I mean, you guys have a lot of different selections of alcohol, some from the LCBO, some that you guys brought in exclusively. Is there any of the brands that you kind of want to speak to that you brought in that were important for you to bring in?
Well, we try to bring exclusive stuff. So obviously there are some popular products that, because we work with Uber delivery and all these portals, we realize that there are some customers that really are brought up by LCBO
for sure,
products, right? So if you want to diversify, you need to have a little bit for everything.
Okay.
So, but we, as a store, we would always like to look for very exclusive things. So we work with a group of Asians that don't prioritize selling for LCBO. They actually don't sell. They just sell for individual restaurants and customers. So these products are our main products.
Okay.
And not just, and also like this is like in terms of wine and liquor and stuff like that. But we have two brands which we're really proud of. That is our sister company, Radical Road Brewing.
Okay.
It's the same partnership. So the owners of Radical Road Brewing are the same owners of 99 Bottles.
Okay.
And it was a work of love. So all our beers, most of the beers are from Radical Road, because we're very proud of this brand. But we try to bring very local and interesting products as well in the beer category, and the ciders and the seltzers category.
Okay.
Also, like trying to promote craft, promote local craft, people that put love in it, So I have an amount of vodka seltzers for a company called Vice Spirits as well. Okay. So he's also a beacher, he's like a work hard beacher that tries to do the same as us. So we sell his stuff here, and we have H2 Craft Spirits is also a local company that does all kinds of spirits and fire spice and nut bar, all interesting stuff. And is also local, and also a company that really was made and built with a lot of love for the industry. Okay. So that's our focus mainly.
Perfect. I will tell you that the vodka I have bought a few times on Uber Eats. When I'm vodka free in the house and I need something. So yes, it is a good vodka for sure.
Yeah, and local and crafty, right?
Yeah, yeah. I know that you guys did or do a wine series. The reason I know this is because my client, Catherine Mellon, who's a master sommelier, which she emphatically told me I'm not a sommelier, I'm a master sommelier. It's a little bit longer to get and a lot more knowledge. She told me that she asked me if I could promote one of her wine tasting that she was doing here. So can you tell me a little bit about these wine tastings that you do?
Yeah, so we have one day a week each, which is normally Friday from 5 to 7, in the summertime 4 to 7. So it's like we create this very cute event that we have customers coming, and we have one of the companies, the Asians like Catherine, and all the wines that she work with, they will come here and they will do a sampling of the wines. And we have also some food vendors and suppliers like Ascari, very famous and local.
Great food.
Great, incredible food. We work with them since day one. We love them. They're amazing. Libretto Pizza. So we have all these vendors and suppliers that help us, and they donate their food and their cheese and their salumi, and together with the wine we have this nice little party. Because
Nice.
It's kind of a little Friday,
Yeah.
you know, afternoon.
Friday
So
fun day.
and it becomes became a thing. So we have like people that come here just for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess, I mean, listen, obviously this is a great shop. I've ordered from here. I've been on your patio in the summer. This is actually my first time actually being in the shop, which
Okay.
it's pretty cool. Like, who actually designed this place?
Well, one of my very good friends, Cheryl Green, she's a designer,
Mhm.
and she teaches now design in school, and she's very good at her job, and it was a very nice opportunity to work with her.
Mhm.
So we asked for her help, and she designed and chose the finishes and everything. So,
Nice.
yeah.
What was the kind of, was there a theme that you wanted? Was there a look that you were going for?
We're looking for something clean, and also European.
Okay.
Like that could give like that vibe that everyone feels when they come inside. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Homey, comfortable,
Yeah,
but funky and cool.
Yeah, funky and cool, and
Yeah.
something that we hear quite a lot when people are here. Like, wow, it really feels like I'm in Europe somewhere.
Nice.
They don't even mention New York City, which I was kind of hoping,
Yeah.
but it's more Europe, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, I love it. I think it's a great spot. Like I said,
Thank you.
I've ordered here a few times. I plan on coming back, and yeah, this is just a great spot. I'm so happy you took the time to meet me. It was hard to get you. I know you're really busy, so it was great to have you come in and do this chat with me.
Thank
So
you.
cheers.
Cheers.